Hi, my name's Darren from UK Pro Talent Training. So today what we're going to do is look at leveling clips. So a leveling clip, there's a few different ones on the market. This one's called a spinner, comes in two parts, which is your base clip and the spinner bit. This one is called a T-spin, and these are the more traditional ones that everybody sees, which is a wedge and a clip system. So what are they for? What do they do? Well, they're a great help. What you have is like sort of what's called large format rectified tiles. And what a rectified tile is, it means it's being cut, the whole tile is being cut into a size from a huge sheet. So therefore the edges will be squared. So rectified just means a square edge. And the thing is, when you're putting like sort of big tiles down, and you place this tile down and you put this next tile down and you press a little bit too hard, or it sinks a little bit, or what can happen, the worst case scenario is your adhesive is a bit too soft, and what happens is you place this tile down and this tile sinks a little bit, and what you get is like a sort of a lip. It's called lippage. It's like a sort of a ridge between the first tile and the second tile, and when it sets at that sunken state, it looks terrible. Customers are obviously not too happy. So we can eliminate that with these like sort of these leveling clips. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do like sort of a perfect little demonstration for you to see of just how these work. So I've actually cut these two tiles in half. In fact, if I put these two tiles back together and I get a coin, I can run that over the top there. So I know that these two tiles are perfectly level. However, if I get a bit of paper and I just put that underneath there, and I put that underneath there, and I placed this tile back down in the adhesive bed, moved it out and brought it back to position like that, there'll be a lip between that tile and that tile. So if I get this coin, you can see there's no way that coin goes over the top. So again, this is the representing this tile has sunk down a little bit, this tile hasn't, and you've got this ugly hard edge lip there. So what we can do is, before we put this tile down, is we can get this clip system, and all we're going to do there is the adhesive would be on the floor. All we're going to do there is just sink that into there and sink that into there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this tile down as normal, place it into the adhesive bed, move it out and move it back, but you can still see that there's this lip like that, because that coin simply isn't going over the top. So all we're going to do now is we're going to get this wedge and we're going to just slide that into there like that, and then slide this one into there like that. And what that's done is that wedge is like sort of being driven through. The clip part is being pulled up and the flat plate underneath there is lifted the two tiles up. So if I get this coin now and I like go over the top of that, you can see them two tiles perfectly flat. So if I turn this around, you can sort of see what's happened here. The flat bit of that clip there is being driven up. This bit is being driven up by that wedge, and in turn it pulls that flat bit upwards. So therefore it's brought both tiles together. So what would happen is them tiles would just set in that position. Even if I press down on that, there's still no way that tile could sink in that adhesive bed out of level from that tile. So what you do is you continue with your normal tiling all the way through the whole floor, and you can use them on walls as well. And then once like everything is like set, before you come to grout, what you're going to do here is just come and kick it at this angle. Don't kick it forward, you kick it at this angle. And what's going to happen is this is designed to pivot on this little point here like that. So when you kick it like that, it will snap off. So really what's happening is that's the position it's in. When you kick it and that shears off from there, these two bits will come loose. That bit will be still underneath the tiles, but all the tiles will be set now. So that's about it really. Once all the tiles are set, everything's perfectly level, you grout up, and that's the job done. So these you would have to buy again. So these are the consumables. So you'd buy these for your next job. The clips you just pick up, put back in your tub and use them once again. We'll have this one, which is the spinner, which is exactly the same principles. That will go into there. That will go to there. So again, you just put that on the top there, spin that down until that like sort of was in place. Again, if I pick that up now, you can see the back. You can see them two tiles won't fall down now because that back plate there, again, is made that perfectly level. There's another one, which is this T-spin. They're all pretty much the same, do the same job. This one's got a little bar on the bottom of this thumb turn. So I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but if I put it into the grout joint like that, and then I twist that way, that bar would sort of enter that way, and then when you twisted it, it would turn that way under the tile. So if I put that in there and twist it that way, all I'm going to do now is turn that down. So again, small, I don't know if you can see that, but that little bar there is going that way now. And that thumb turn is clamp that tile again flat. So again, to release this one here, you kick again that way and it will fly off. This one here, you just turn that and loosen that in and take that out. So this is actually usable again. What I found with these ones is they get like quite matted up with adhesive here, so you've got to clean them out constantly all the time. So not particularly, well, it's not one I would sort of recommend just for the hassle of cleaning up, but that's just my opinion. A lot of people like them. This is the most common one used, and again, I find like the chunkier ones are the best ones. Again, my opinion, some of the small little ones, they're a bit fiddly and they're a bit hard to press in and they don't work too good. That's just what I think. But yeah, pretty much straightforward, like literally concept to like sort of use. Any large tile format like this, especially rectified tiles, sharp edge, square edges, I suggest you put these clips. You'd have one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there, one there, and then carry on doing the same thing. So hope this has been a little bit of a help to you, just like sort of understanding how these like clip systems work. Try them out, you'll find they're easy to put in and you'll end up with like perfect flat floors when you're finished. My name's Darren from UK Pro Talent Training. Check out the website if you're looking for any talent training. Thank you.